Hey everybody, so I want to review a product today, and it's for removing burnt rubber off your exhaust pipe. I received this bike secondhand from my stepdad, God rest his soul, and but when he was riding, apparently he rested his boots on the exhaust pipe, so he melted some rubber here. The product I'm going to review today is kind of hard to find. You're going to have to do a search for it, and I'll try to drop a link to my affiliate link so I can make a bunch of money on the affiliate sales. No, I'm just kidding. It's the common razor, just a razor. No product, nothing you have to buy, no chemicals, just scraping with a razor. Guy at the shop told me about this and I started giving it a try and it's working. So let me show you how to do it, and it's a real cheap and easy fix. So what we have here is a bunch of burnt boot rubber, and I'm going to take my razor and I'm just going to slide it along and scrape that off. Now, you don't want to go too deep, you don't want to go too hard, because obviously you don't want to scratch your chrome, but maybe lay it on top. I would say, if you're familiar with angles, this is about a 45-degree angle. I would say 15 to 20 degrees, maybe if you lay it flat on the chrome, then lift it up just slightly, and then hit it from a couple different directions. You can hear the scraping on that. I'm going to get to this deep part later, but just for these smaller parts, just to show you that it's coming off. If I hit it from a couple angles, just short, rapid strokes, and you can see it's turning to dust. So I got a little handy rag here. I'm just wiping it off. You can see it. I know lighting in here is kind of crappy, but hopefully you can see it coming off. And I'm trying not to scuff too much into the chrome. Not sure which is going to be worse, burnt rubber on your chrome or a couple razor scuffs. But we're going to hopefully clean that up with another product here in a minute. But this is just an easy quick fix with your common everyday razor blade. So I'm going to go through the rest of the, I've got some here, and where my mom was riding, we've got some thick stuff back here, and again, you can't really see it very well, but apparently she let her boots melt on the exhaust pipe as well. So we're going to try to clean this up, and I think just the razor is going to do it. Now, this is the back spot where my mom melted her boots, and we're going to hit that a few times just from a couple different angles. And this one feels like it's going to be a little bit more stubborn. Don't know what kind of boots my mom's been wearing on this thing, but I sure had a low melting point apparently. And again, I'm trying not to scrape the chrome, but at some point we kind of have to make a decision. What's the lesser of evils? Melted rubber on your exhaust, or a few scuffs that not many people are going to really see unless they scrutinize it that closely. It's not going to be a show bike, so I'm not worried about being judged. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I changed my mind. I was just using the regular household box cutter razor to scrape off all the melted rubber on the exhaust pipe, and it was working just fine and probably would have finished the job. But I did recall that I had a new product that I just got to remove adhesive stickers off some of the places on the bike where there were stickers, and you can take off a sticker pretty well a lot of times, but it'll always leave some adhesive residue that becomes a little bit more stubborn. You need to maybe use a razor or a product. So I got a 3M adhesive remover that I was going to use on the stickers, and I decided to give it a try on the melted rubber on the exhaust, and saturated the rubber on the exhaust areas, and it worked great. It saturated it, and it made it a lot easier to scrape off with the razor. So I used both products in conjunction with each other, and it worked. You can hear that it's pretty smooth. There's no, like that. This is just the seam between the exhaust pipes, but The melted rubber was really gritty, and it was caked on there in a couple places. So the razor and the 3M adhesive remover did fantastic, and for all intents and purposes, that's all gone. Now, if you look closely, you might be able to see some slight razor scratch, but again, I had to choose the lesser of evils. Do I want a little razor scratch that I might be able to clean off with another product and buff it out, or do I want caked on melted rubber on there? Lesser of evils, I'm going with the smooth exhaust and a few little razor scuffs. Nobody's going to see it except you, because it's your bike and you want everything perfect. Or if you're going to enter it into a show, they might scrutinize it a little bit closer. But just in the parking lot and with your buddies and riding down the street, it's going to look fantastic without that melted rubber.